what does it mean to have Fred Hayes as your brother, husband, father? What's the family? How important is that to you? And what does that feel like to everybody else?
What does it feel like to me? It feels like we're just getting to a place to where, and maybe not just getting to a place, but we're to a place now where I value that family like I did when we were in the projects. Mm-hmm. Like I did when we were that close-knit family. Like the other layers of my story, my life, took me away from that.
Yeah.
And coming back to it now is like, it's all about us.
Yeah.
This is my core circle and group. And, you know, it took a long time for me to realize who had my back, who really had my back. Not based on me not being able to give them nothing. Mm-hmm. Who really had my back, like, because I had a list of ones that I thought had my back, and then now I know who it is, and that's just like that little circle we had in the project. Whether we like, I laugh at my wife, and now, and I, you know, because I don't eat Chinese food. And I said, we ain't never eat no Chinese food in the project. Like, when y'all start eating Chinese food there? Like for real, like.
Back then, it wasn't even nowhere. No one.
Yeah, what was a Chinese restaurant? Like, who started that?
Now that you say it, I'm thinking about, like, in Durham, it wasn't even a Chinese spot.
Like, and I'm like, when did y'all start eating Chinese food? And you know, so it's like that little core group, and you know, it's rewarding the older you get to be back in that core. You know what I'm saying? To see people, and that doesn't say that my heart is not with Durham, because it is. Mm-hmm. My heart is with other business owners, and my heart is like, but I know where I should be at mentally and physically, where my effort should go to. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it started at. That's what, you know, like, it was just like, look, you can talk about your sister, but you can't let nobody else talk about your sister. Yeah. But when I got out there, you know, certain circumstances, I could hear people talking about my sister or my brother. Mm-hmm. And it'd be like, well, you know, this situation you in. Mm-hmm. And okay, now money changes things. Mm-hmm. Like you don't compromise that circle now because you let that money deceive y'all, and so people can try to hurt your friend or your brother or and you okay it, not okay it, but it's compromised because of money. Because you could get, I mean, like when I went to barber school, I talked about it. One of the key moments in my life that helped me after that storm of hustling and everything was barber school was the rawest, purest thing to me, because nobody in there knew I hustled. Nobody in there knew I had money. And to keep it like that, I ran back to the back of the room every day during break and lunchtime and ate a peanut butter sandwich or a bologna sandwich. And I might have $60,000 in my car that I got to drop off when I leave. And I got to take somewhere or, you know, 4 or 5 Jones, and nobody knew it. And everybody was back there and can I get a dime to get drink and this and that, and nobody knew that I had. And it felt, because it was the one time with all the stuff that was going on in my town that I really was treated like one of the dudes. Like, and like, Like, that's my man Fred, and
Yeah.
you know, we all trying to learn how to cut hair, and I ain't know how to cut, so
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. But and then it blew out of control when it changed, and they found out. You know, when they found out, it was like, I was like, man, that piece that I had,
They messed it up.
when nobody in the whole school knew nothing, and I went in there and act like just one of the guys. And I said, boy, the moment that if I let them into this secret that I got going on, it's gonna change it. It's gonna compromise who I am.
Yeah.